I loved it back then.
Get hype.
Whoa, what's good, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Sportsload, Christmas edition, if you will. Look at the background.
Yep, this will be the new background.
Yeah. I'm your host, Jah, and this is my boy, Mr. GPS himself, Garrett Paul Smith. What it do, Garrett?
Yep. Get hype. Oh,
That's
moderately hype. Moderately hype.
Yes. Well, today is
we're down on this week.
Yeah, this week in one word will be called flat. This is flat. Literally the Cowboys was the only best part of today's episode.
We had like 3 banger weeks, so
we were due for a bad one. We're due for
a stinker.
Yeah, and this week was beyond stink. I mean, we'll get right into it. The Saturday games. Oh, matter of fact, the Thursday game. Bengals and Vikings.
Oh, you mean the R word?
Yeah. Dude, this was a good game. 27-24. Was it Browning or Drowning? What's this kid's name? I can't fuck up his name. The quarterback.
Oh, Browning for the Bengals.
Browning. Yeah. Dude, it was wild. Oh, wait, that wasn't a Thursday game. That was a Saturday game.
Chargers Raiders.
Chargers Raiders. Yeah, that was a Thursday game. Let's wrap this one up real quick.
That was the beating, the beatdown.
Yeah, well,
by the Raiders, who lost 3-0 to the Vikings last week.
And then dropped 63 on the shittiest team right now, the Los Angeles Chargers.
And the Chargers fired your boy Staley. Finally,
yeah, he's gone. Like, dude, duh. You know what I mean?
I know. You were calling for that like weeks ago. You're like, they should fire that guy.
Just fire him, bro. Where was this going? What do you expect? He lost the team 4 weeks ago. You know what I mean? He lost the team.
He's been lost for a while.
Yeah, it's over for him. Now the question is, you heard this. So now there's big rumors going around on who the coach could be. I'm hearing Bill Belichick, because it seems like his time with the Patriots is over. They might think of him going there. I don't know if I like that decision. I can't
see Belichick there.
Yeah, in LA, I don't see it. I see him with a nice sweater in some cold state. You know what I mean? Give me
Cleveland. There you go. Perfect. Got it.
Cleveland. Yeah, exactly.
He's the coach for Cleveland too, which is hilarious.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know who the coach could be. I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna pick one of the Philly guys or the Kansas City guys.
Yeah, they'll snipe someone from a offensive team or something.
Yeah. Although I don't think it's gonna happen, because I think his job is pretty much to go. It's gonna be the Washington job. Ben-Ami, I think he's gonna be the coach. For the I think once Ron Rivera's gone, they're gonna give him the head coaching duty.
Yeah,
I would think he'll be a even better match for San Diego. He'll get the best out of Herbert. And
probably if they were to get him.
Yeah, and spice things up, he'll be in the same division as Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? That'd be a nice little
Mahomes
parody.
face off.
Yeah, a little parody there. But it was a shitty game expected. I'm surprised the Raiders had that much offense.
Yeah, I mean, after putting up 0 last week, they
terrible.
Showed out.
Yeah, it was like this. It was like literally watching a Madden game. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. It's like when you run up the score on Madden, you just start fucking around with them.
They need to have the little league rules, like the mercy rule.
I think once you get up above 40 points, it should be over. It should be all right, game over, forfeit.
What had me dying was, I think Austin Eckler scored a touchdown, and this game was already done, and he's celebrating like he just won the world, like the Super Bowl or something.
I think it was a first down. He got a first down, and he did the first down, and they're like, "What are you doing, bro? You're losing."
I would have put my hand around his shoulder and be like, "Hey, look at the score. You see that right there?
Yeah, you see the score, bro? You see it? You see it? Come on, man.
You sure you want to hug it out? You sure you want to point that way? I should point you to the parking lot.
You should point at the scoreboard and be like, "Yeah, look, we're losing. See,
Yeah, just a reminder." All right, moving on to the Saturday game now. Bengals versus Vikings. Drowning. Oh wait, no, I said it again wrong. Browning.
Browning, not
drowning. Jesus Christ. Yeah, right.
The Bengals are not drowning, by the way. They're actually.
No, they're not. They're in the playoffs now. Playoffs started today. They're in.
They're in the thick of it, really.
Yeah, pause. But yeah, they're in, bro. They're in. Dude, they're killing it. They beat the Vikings, who are now what? That's 2 games in a row. No, they won last week. So yeah, they took an L this week. Weird game, man, because it looked like it was gonna be a shootout, and then it became a defensive game at the end. It was pretty good. It was a fun game to watch. To me, that was like the best Saturday game. Drowning is goddamn Browning
with a B.
Yeah, Browning is Each time I say, you should just put it on the screen like
just
B,
just the B from the emoji.
the Bengals B. You know what I mean? Because I keep messing it up. But Browning had a great game. He seems to be a good backup, man. He's like
he's decent. Yeah, he was pretty good at Washington State too. So
that's good. It's he's a good player. He belongs in the league. He doesn't look like a shitstorm waiting to happen. He's showing up. The team is rallying around him, and they're still in the playoffs. So
they're the 6th seed, same as the Vikings.
So it's a good look for them. Vikings also, I mean, it would have been better if they won, but
I think they lost a seed. Maybe I think they were like they were the 5 seed before, and now they're
they probably dropped to the 6. Yeah. Moving on to the Colts and Steelers, 30-13. Colts.
I actually watched part of this game.
This game was fun. Gardner Minshew is fun to watch, man.
Like, he can really throw the ball great.
Yeah, he's like if you close your eyes and you picture what a good backup is him. You want that guy to be the backup. Like, he's a good backup. He has to
play for a long time. He can do it.
He can do it, easily do it. He's definitely really good. That's actually one of his best games. Ran the ball in, threw the ball efficiently. Zach Moss injured. He got injured on a touchdown. So like, I think
I missed that part of it, but I did see the end of the game. They had 2 rookies in there, or like new guys. They're pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. Like they're very deep.
I remember watching a drive where the Colts just ran the ball like 12 times on the field against the Steelers. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
They were dominating the line. Yeah. And that hit against Pittman
was wild. Pittman actually he might be out next week.
Yeah, he is. It was such a blatant bad hit.
It was brutal. Terrible. That was a bad one. Steelers, they're still in this, right? They're still, I think they're the last seed, right?
No, they're out of it now. They're the 10th seed.
Because the Texans won, right?
Yeah, the Texans are ahead of them. The Bills are ahead of them. Still out of the playoffs, so Colts are now the 7th seed. They switched basically because the Colts were 10 and the Steelers were 7.
All right, so they flipped. Crazy thing. What bothers me about the Steelers defense? They don't have an identity anymore. Like, what's going on? Like, that defense, even though the offense was trash, you pretty much the defense. We could rely on the defense. And the past couple of weeks, the defense haven't been showing up. Now, is that fatigue, you think, or is it more or less like offenses are figuring them out? A combination of both.
Probably offenses are figuring them out.
Yeah.
And injuries, I think, because they had a lot of secondary guys hurt. I think in the game they said they had like almost no safeties left.
Jesus,
they all got hurt.
Starting to bring up the practice squad guys.
Yeah, they're bringing in like the 3rd string safety and stuff, so that's not gonna help.
That's not helpful. Moving on to the Broncos and Lions. This was a beatdown, 42-17.
I watched the beginning of this game, but then I shut it off eventually.
Well, why would you watch the whole thing? This was a beating in Lions.
Yeah, the Lions had a manhandle. There was no.
Yeah.
This isn't even a contest.
This is the shit that bothers me with the Lions, man. They so up and down. Like, they're an enigma for the NFL. Like, you want, like, on paper, this team should be really good, and then they play to their opponent.
Yeah, they're still the 3rd seed, by the way. So
yeah, but it's like this could have easily been another trap game for them. This could have been another Green Bay game for them.
Yeah, but they handle their business this time.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. Congrats to them. So 3rd seed is pretty much theirs, right? Right now.
Yeah,
they're gonna win that division anyway.
Yeah, it's theirs because the Bucks are not coming for it at all. Like they're
nobody's
not
coming for them.
We'll talk about them we'll talk about them in a minute.
Yeah. Next up, let's get to it. Let's get to the home team, baby. Giants look human. They look very flat. Very like the offensive line is terrible. They lost 24-6. DeVito got sacked 7 times. I don't know what's going on with the offensive line. I don't know. The kid, I can't get mad at him. He didn't turn the ball over. He didn't, from all those sacks, he didn't fumble the ball.
Unlike Zach Wilson.
Yeah, we'll get to him too.
Yeah, I watched part of the Giants game as well.
Yeah, it was a very flat game. Like, they just didn't look prepared, which is weird. Like, it literally was just riding. And I give them the benefit of that because it's a short week, but they look terrible. The defense, for the most part, played decent for the most part of the game, but eventually, they've been on the field most of the time. The second half was pretty much dominated by the Saints. The Saints dominated the second half. Like when you coming off at halftime, you think the Giants were gonna make a little run, but no, the Saints defense shut them down, and they made David Carr look like pretty much a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah,
today.
I was gonna say they made David Carr look good this season. He hasn't looked good really at all.
This is pretty much the beginning of the end for the Giants because it's not going to get any either. After this, it's the Eagles, Rams, Eagles again. So
yeah, you kind of knew this was coming, and you called it last week when you said they weren't good against the Saints. And that's true.
This game did not surprise me at all. I was kind of disappointed in the offensive line's performance, but overall, the game, I figured the game would have been closer, I guess, but I still had the Saints winning. And this pretty much, if I'm a betting man, I think the Giants will probably lose out. And
I think the Jets are going to lose out too, actually. So
we'll get to them right now. Let's get to them because this game, unlike the Giants, you guys didn't fucking score a point. Jesus,
this was like the worst. This was probably one of the worst games of the season.
And here's the thing: I didn't watch the game because it was it was time with the Giants. My thing is though, I had faith. I thought you guys were gonna at least put up something because Tyreek Hill was out.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, once Tyreek Hill was out, I figured that's not necessarily win the game, but at least put some pressure on Tua. This is a crazy stat. Tua got in 30. I think he took 19 out of however throws he threw today. 19 of them was under 2 seconds or less. He got the ball out really fast today against the Jets defense, and he.
But our offense didn't score any points, so it didn't matter. We couldn't stop them. I mean,
here we go. The damn cat again.
Oh boy.
But
the offensive line looked bad again. Zach Wilson got hurt, got a concussion, so he was out of the game by like the first quarter.
Terrible game.
Trevor Siemian. I mean,
we all knew.
He looks lost out there, so it was a terrible game.
Yeah,
I watched like part of it, but then I couldn't anymore. I was like, this is dumb.
Yeah. What sucked about here's the thing, Aaron Rodgers shouldn't come back. I don't think he is coming back.
I don't think he should.
You're already officially eliminated from the playoff contention. I think them and the Titans are officially eliminated. But with the Jets, if you're planning on trading Zach Wilson, you might as well showcase it. You tell the kid, look, man, you want to get traded, up your value. You know what I mean? Look decent so we could trade you and get something off the market. Because if not, we're just going to cut you and good luck with your life. You know what I mean? So up your market so you get some money. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Because if you put Aaron Rodgers plays, he's just gonna stun this kid's growth and you're gonna get nothing in return.
Yeah. So it's not worth him playing at this point. Yeah. It's over.
Dude, this kid, what would you give for Zach Wilson if you're a desperate team? Fucking a 4th rounder, right?
6th rounder, 5th rounder.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, and to see where that goes. The Jets era, this Jets team is done. I know the Giants aren't mathematically done, but they're done.
They're gonna be done. They're gonna be done because they're gonna lose at least 2 games, and that's gonna eliminate them regardless. I think
it's done. This was, if the Giants would have won this game, I would have been more optimistic against the Eagles to show up, but they haven't shown in the past 3 years that they can even play in the same realm as the Eagles. So this Saints game could have determined a lot.
Yeah, the Giants are too far away now, I think.
Yeah, and this is a nice little humble pie for them.
It's okay. DeVito is playing good. He might have a legitimate starting chance next year.
Yeah, and that's the thing now. I would up this kid's I'll tell him the same thing as Zach Wilson. Up your value and see whether or not we're going to take you as a quarterback or draft somebody else. Because if he actually pans out to has a good ending to the season, then you're going to still get a top 5, top 6 pick regardless. You can still get a wide receiver or build up your offensive line. I think the Giants, that it will benefit them if this kid pans out. Although I am I do like eye candy. I want that kid from LSU. I want the shiny quarterback.
Jaden Daniels, Heisman winner now.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I want the shiny object. But listen, the team needs an offensive lineman and a number 1 receiver. You know what I mean? So I don't know. As a Giant fan, you want this kid to pan out. Moving on, Texans and Titans, TT teams are facing each other.
The titty teams.
Yeah, 1916 in a Boar Fest. What happened to CJ Stroud? I forgot what happened to him.
I think he got hurt or something.
He got hurt from the last game,
he left the game.
Oh, he did play.
But I don't know. Did he?
I don't know because I
he wasn't in overtime when I was watching. He didn't play. He didn't play.
Yeah,
he was hurt.
Yeah, I tuned in the first quarter and I thought he probably. I was Case Keenum. I was like, what the hell is he doing here? So
David Mills he's on the thing, but he has no stats. He had a sack. Interesting.
Huh. But
I only saw the overtime, which was pretty.
I caught the first quarter, and I was like, I'm out. But it was just I wanted to see CJ Stroud. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to see Case Keenum. So, and I thought the Titans was going to actually sneak and steal this game away, and Texans is a good team, man.
They pulled it out.
And they're still in the hunt. And the Titans, by winning, they eliminated the Titans. So
yeah, they're the A seed, though. They still have a chance.
Outside looking, all they gotta do is look. At the end of the day, they could lose out. They still overachieved. This team was not supposed.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be a playoff team. Not even close.
And now next year, the hype is real on this team.
Oh yeah.
This team is gonna be really good. This CJ Stroud is.
Plus they lost their best wide receiver.
So the fact that the fact that they even won this game is crazy. And did you hear after the game, Derrick Henry said this might be his last season with the Titans.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that, but
he said
that makes sense because he's
30 now, and he said he had I think this was his worst game as a Titan.
What was it?
Let me see. There's some rumblings on that he was considered his worst game.
Yeah, 9 yards, 16 attempts. Yeah, 16 carries, 9 yards.
Wow.
6 long. That was his longest run. Was 6 yards.
Wow. He shit the bed.
Yeah, he really had a bad game. He was like, I might retire.
Dude.
You know it's bad when he's considering retiring now. That's a bad game.
That's why.
It must have felt bad too because he was like,
that's not good.
It's okay. He's an all-time running back. So
no, he's a Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer. Forget that. He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
No one's gonna look at this game big. Now this guy sucks. He really sucks. But
one
game, bad game.
Yeah,
it's okay.
And then last week he went off. So he had a good game last week. Well, I feel like we're talking way too much about these two shitty teams.
They're not even in the playoffs. Technically.
And moving on to some shitty one playoff team and one outside look at them shitty playoff team, Buccaneers and Packers. This week, the Buccaneers are the number one team in their division. This week, they won. They beat them 34-20.
They can thank the Panthers for that one too.
Oh yeah, the Panthers beat Atlanta, which is hilarious.
Atlanta was in first, and they beat them, and now they let the Bucs go in first.
Jesus Christ! And then the Saints winning too, even though the Buccaneers have the tiebreaker right now. It is hilarious that again.
Well, the Saints are in eighth seed right now, and the Bucs are in the. It's so funny.
It literally is the Spider-Man. Which one is real one division, bro? Nobody wants to win this division.
Nobody.
It's gonna be terrible. The Packers are done, man. They're done. Giants game.
Bucs only have the playoff seed because of the head-to-head percentage over New Orleans. So,
out of all those three shitty teams, I think Atlanta has the easiest schedule moving forward. I think the Bucs have a harder schedule. And then the Saints have a mediocre schedule after that, but it's going to be harder for the Bucs. But they are, they're number one right now, so enjoy it. It might not literally could last only 7 days.
The Falcons are ahead of the Packers, so in terms of
those two, the Packers are still alive.
Alive would be generous to say.
Oh, okay. So the Giants.
They're the 11th seed. Yeah, they're just above the Giants.
Oh, Christ.
They're one more win than the Giants have. And so, yeah.
And I guess the Giants have the tiebreaker for some whatever, just in case they needed some technicality shit.
If they had even wins, they would have the tiebreaker, yeah.
Terrible, bro.
Based on head-to-head, but they don't have. So...
Jesus,
yeah, that's all. That whole division's a mess. It's all right.
Yeah.
And apparently the tickets for that Panthers game were 45 cents.
Yes, 45. I was just about to say that. 45 cents. Rachel Nichols went on her Instagram page and she showed the the stadium, bro. Those patches of people, just patches.
Yeah, and it was awful weather, just like here. Is
even if the weather was great, nobody's going to that.
No one's going to that game. That's such a bad game.
They were just giving you the tickets, bro. They were just giving you the tickets.
Yeah,
away.
No one's going there. That's
45 cents, bro. It's over. Like, just put a fork in them.
No one's gone from such a shitty owner like the guy that owns the Panthers.
Yeah, he's bad. He's bad owner.
He's like, man.
All it takes is one turnaround, though. One good season, and everybody's going to love him again.
I mean, they won. The Panthers won, so you can't really knock it, right? Like,
yeah, a win is a win. Maybe they should just not let people in.
Yeah, that's the secret. Cheap tickets.
But the game, to be fair, though, the game was pretty bad. You know what I mean? It was an ugly game.
Yeah, it was
unwatchable. Yeah, and let's not waste our time with that shitty team. Both shitty teams. Let's get to a real fun game. Browns, Bears. Bro, that game was... Did you see the last play?
No, I didn't see
the Hail Mary play. Garrett, you just do a live reaction to that shit, bro. Justin Field threw a Hail Mary, right? It bounced around. Maury fell to the ground. It landed on his lap. He couldn't hold on to it, kicked it, and it was an interception, and the game was over. It was like ping pong of the ball, bro. Fucking wild.
I saw Joe Flacco.
No, you froze again, bro. There you go.
Yeah, because I put a video on accident.
Dude, wild ending to a really good game. Flacco looked like old Flacco. I mean, well, he looked like
Jets Flacco.
Jets Flacco in the beginning, and then looked like Super Bowl Flacco at the end.
Yeah, I heard he had 3 picks.
3 picks, 3 touchdowns, though. So it balanced out. Oh, no, was it a two
touchdowns?
2 touchdowns, 3 picks, yeah. Yeah, he killed him, and he had a good game. He looked good. He has no
except for the
whatsoever.
picks, but he's
listen, you take it what you can because they're facing the Bears. You're not facing, you're not facing the Ravens or anything like that. You could take that, excuse me. But yeah, it was a good win for them, and I'm happy for them. Like, they're fun. That's a championship defense, bro.
It really is. It's one of the best defenses in the league. Oh
yeah, all he has to do is play. Like, again, the turnovers is it is wild, but because you could get away with that with the Bears, but you can't get away with that with the Ravens.
Against other teams that are good, you can't.
Yeah, so like count your blessings on that. But it was a fun game to watch. Did not expect it. Flacco, I don't know if he found some Jesus juice or some shit, but he found the fountain of youth.
He found the fountain of youth.
Yeah, he looks good, man. He looked good. There was a play. I actually watched this game. He threw a tight spiral between 2 defenders, and they caught Amari Cooper. If you check that video out, bro, when he threw the touchdown to Amari Cooper, it was wild how he caught that ball. Yeah,
I believe it.
It was a good game. Flacco looked really good.
Flacco looked elite.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
right.
His words. He said that one time. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm an elite quarterback. I deserve to be elite.
Paid. I deserve it. And he got paid, to his credit.
Yeah, he get paid. And then he proceeded to suck ass for like a year or two.
Which was surprising to no one. You know
Everyone's like, oh yeah, you're elite. That's like Eckler pointing at the first down.
First down, yep.
I'm elite. First down. Down 59-7. Like, come on, man.
Jesus Christ. Dial it back, bro. Keep them all moving. I guess the Chiefs bounced back. A good bye week for them against the Patriots. It did get kind of scary in the beginning. It was weird in the beginning because the Patriots was playing very well. They actually was on par with the Chiefs, and then the Chiefs, I guess, like Patrick Mahomes lit a fire under them. Still, look, it's the Patriots. You're supposed to beat them. We'll talk again when you talk to me about when you face a winning team, and let's see.
Yeah, I mean, this was an easy win for them. I think they
needed a game like this, though. They really did need a game like this.
Yeah, they had like a lot of hard games in a row. So
so they needed a game like this. Get this.
Didn't help my fantasy team though, unfortunately. Mahomes finally outscored Prescott, and I still got blown out.
No, I ate shit on mine too, bro. I'm still eating shit.
We both did. All right.
Yeah, bro. My thing is, my guys got injured before game time. Josh Jacobs was a game time decision out. Zach Moss got hurt in the game while on the game, and I had
one guy sit out as well, but I was doing okay, and then I checked it again. I was like, oh shit, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
He had Christian McCaffrey go off, 45 points.
Yeah. Well, I had my 2 guys. I had Debo and Kittle who went off, but everybody else just sucked for me.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough. It wasn't enough. Like, I had guys do well, but it wasn't enough. My lineup was good. Like, I barely had any points on my bench.
Is my thing. If I had to look back a while, I lost Josh Jacobs. That was it.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything. Cardinals lose to the 49ers, 45-29.
Yeah, speaking of Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, right? Dude, went off. That whole team just went off. They're a complete team.
I mean, they're the best team in the league.
Yeah, and
there's no question.
Man, and it showed. No surprise here.
And Hurts was downgraded to questionable, I think, for Monday night.
Well, if they would have played today, he would have been out because he's really sick. Apparently, he's sick. So they probably need to hook him up with some of that. Put some IV fluids in him, or some of that juice. You know what I mean? Get him in there, prop him up.
Yep.
Commanders, Rams. Nobody really cared. 28-20. Stafford looking good. The Rams are winning, bro.
The Rams are kind of hot in the streets. They are. Man, they're the 7th seed right now, so
you can't.
They're in the playoffs.
And that's gonna be a tough out, man. It could. Is there a way they could possibly face the South? No, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right, sucks. My game. You know what? Before we get to the Bills Cowboys, I want to spike the ball a little bit. Ravens Jaguars. I was surprised at how whack this game was. I really was expecting more from the Jaguars. Something's wrong. Something's not right with that team. On offense, it's not good.
They're broken now for some reason.
Yeah, this game looked exactly like the Saints-Giants game. It was weird how flat the offense was. The defense kept them. They kept them in the game as long as they could. Eventually, Lamar Jackson became Lamar Jackson. That kid, that running back Mitchell, he's legit. And Likely's thing, the tight end, who's pretty much a wide receiver, but he's a tight end.
Well, that's what they are now.
Right? Yeah, he's fucking murdered, bro. He's killing it. He made a great catch at the end zone.
Mark Andrews, who?
Yeah, right. But to their credit, shout out to the Ravens. They look like they're definitely going to win out the AFC, barring something wild happened to Lamar Jackson. So as long as they're healthy,
I think the Ravens got the number 1 seed in the AFC wrapped up.
Yeah, I agree with you. My game of the night though, 31-10. Bills.
Oh boy,
give him a good old fashioned fisting of the Dallas Cowgirls today. Felt really, really good.
Cowboys come back down to earth. Yeah, and news to basically no one but Cowboys fans.
Yep. Dude, it was a beating. It was a good, Prescott, they roughed him up, bro. They roughed him up. And crazy, what's the main thing I've always told you about the Bills, bro? What's my issue with the Bills?
They don't run the ball enough.
Look at the running stats. Look at the rushing stats.
James Cook, 179 yards, 1 touchdown, 25 carries.
How much passing yards did Josh Allen have?
Only 94.
94 passing yards, Garrett.
They got back to the run, and they crushed.
What I've been saying, bro.
They had 266 yards running.
That's all it takes. You don't need him to throw
3 touchdowns running. Come
on, you don't need to fucking throw the ball 400 times, bro. Balance. 94 yards. That's all he had throwing the ball. And they still. If you would have told me right now that before this game started, Josh Allen would throw 94 yards, and I would be like, they fucking lost, right? He's like, no, they won.
They won
because they ran the ball.
I bet you the time of possession was really good.
Yeah, they dominated the whole game. Bro, it was a nice beating. It felt good. It felt right. I celebrated this win. This is what I wanted to see from them. That's who they should have been, bro.
Yeah, they should have been doing this all season.
Yeah, James Cook can cook, bro. He's really good. And he could catch the ball. He caught a touchdown today. They just need to run the ball. Now, I'm not explaining. I don't expect this kid to throw the ball for 94 yards and expect to win
every game. It's going to be sometimes.
Yeah, but you need balance. You need a balanced attack, man.
Yeah, they had a 35-minute possession time compared to 24 for the Cowboys.
Come on, bro.
That's how they won, because they just had
time of possession.
They're more dominant, had the ball more.
Yeah, and and the best thing, because the Dallas Cowboys, they're defensive, but they're very aggressive on defense. So
if they're always blitzing, you just run it and then run right past the blitzers. It's easy.
Yep. That's the way to beat them.
Easy money.
Mm-hmm. Great time, great game, man. It was a good time. Even though, again, any other game, this was a flat week for football. This one, made my heart warm. You know what I mean? This was a good early Christmas gift.
Yeah, Cowboys get lowered a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but they did clinch a playoff berth because I think because the Commanders lost or something.
Good for them. But
they clinched the 5 seed.
Nice.
Because I don't think the Eagles are gonna be losing anytime soon.
Yeah,
again.
Even if they said even if the Eagles lost tomorrow, they still have control of their own destiny, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because all they got to do is just win out. Yeah. One thing I want to say though, like for sure, if the Bills would have lost this game, you're gonna hear it from Cowboys fan. The Cowboys would think they're Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, they would be insufferable.
Yeah, and the Bills would be like, it's time to fire everyone. You know what I mean? So like, these are two organizations that's going, like they're both good on paper, very good, but it's just you could tell what the issue is. It's like the Cowboys is their hype, and the Bills is pretty much, they're not consistent.
The Bills are still on the outside looking in the playoff picture. Yeah. They're still the 9 seed, so
they got nobody to blame but themselves. They made themselves be in that position.
They're still behind the Texans as well.
See, it's gonna be crazy how it's gonna go. Monday night game, Eagles, Seahawks. Who you got?
Eagles, I think. Yeah.
Eagles.
I'm going Eagles. Yeah.
I'm going Eagles. I got Jalen Hurts.
Seahawks have been looking that good.
I think that
without Geno, he's been playing good anyway, and then their defense kind of just has been
lackluster. It's wild. Crazy stat about the Ravens and Jaguars game. Ravens had 251 rushing yards to like 75 Jaguars rushing yards.
That's wild.
That was wild.
Yeah, this was a wild week, starting with the beat down in Vegas, and
yeah,
it was. We ended with the Battle of the Birds.
Man, how much time we got left?
About 3 minutes.
You want to get to next week's schedule? Picking some teams. Next week picks.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, we got Saints Rams on Thursday. That's gonna be a popcorn.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Give me the Rams though.
And on Saturday, Rams. Rams.
Yeah, nice.
Bengals Steelers on Saturday.
That's gonna be a good one. I think that could be one of those score ugly games.
It's gonna be like a 9-6 game.
Yeah. I'm gonna ride with Browning and the Bengals. So like. Give me
the Brangles.
The Browningles. Give me the Bengals on that one.
Oh, the Midfest. Bills Chargers.
Oh my God. You said Bills Chargers?
Yeah, that's a mid.
Come on. Yeah, give me the Bills, man. I bet listen,
the Bills are gonna win, but
yeah, Josh Allen's gonna play like the first half and that's it.
Yeah, Christmas Eve we have Colts Falcons. Colts
easy.
Seahawks Titans.
Seahawks.
Lions Vikings might be interesting.
Ooh. Where they playing in Minnesota?
Yeah, in Minnesota.
Give me the Vikings. Oh wait, no. Quarterback. I forgot. The quarterback is trash.
Yeah, probably Lions. I think Lions.
Yeah, give me the Lions.
Commanders, Jets. I'm hoping for the Commanders to win actually, because Jets are done.
Done. Yeah.
Draft pick time.
Give me the Commanders.
Thank you.
Give me the Commanders.
I'm not even mad about that pick. Packers, Panthers.
Packers better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Packers better win. If they don't, that's concerning.
The last thing you need is to get the Panthers hot again.
Browns, Texans.
Ooh.
If CJ Stroud plays, maybe the Texans can pull it off.
If CJ Stroud plays, give me the Texans.
But if not, I'll take the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Jags, Buccaneers.
That's a good one too.
The battle for Florida.
Yeah, Jags better win this one because they need this one.
Yeah, they need to win. Actually, they need that, and it's at Buccaneers too. So
yeah, give me the Jags.
Ooh, a historic matchup: Bears Cardinals.
Bears.
The Bears were who we thought they were. We let them off the hook. That's a classic from the Cardinals coach.
The Cardinals coach, yeah.
The last time these guys played, no fun the last time, but
oh my God, that was a good one. Yeah, give me the Bears on that one.
And then we have the second midfest: Cowboys Dolphins.
Dolphins. You know I'm never rooting for the Cowboys, bro.
Yeah, Dolphins all the way.
Yeah. Wait, the Giants don't play next week?
Oh no,
Yeah,
they
the
do.
Eagles-
We haven't gotten to the
Eagles.
game yet.
Oh,
Patriots, Broncos.
Ooh, Broncos, but
Broncos, yeah.
yeah.
All right, then Monday, Christmas Day, we have Raiders, Chiefs.
Ooh, that's a good one. Chiefs, though.
Probably Chiefs, yeah. And then we have Giants, Eagles, baby.
The Giants on Christmas, bro.
Christmas Day, 4:30.
Dude,
Lincoln Financial Field.
Dude, I mean, obviously the Eagles is a blowout, but this is gonna fuck up my Christmas, bro.
And then we have Super Bowl preview, Ravens, 49ers.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
that's on Christmas. That's Christmas night.
Yeah, Christmas night, 8:15.
Right,
Less than a minute left.
On the eggnog, bro. Give me the fucking Niners, bro.